Hi everyone, welcome to the Highlights from Ukraine podcast, your daily audio summary of the latest news reported in the Ukrainian media. My name is Artem, and here is the news. For 642 days, Ukraine defends itself against the forces of the Russian invasion. In his in-video address, President of Ukraine Volodymyr Zelensky updated on the situation with snowstorms in the country. Almost 1,500 settlements in 17 regions were cut off from electricity. Power engineers are working everywhere to restore electricity supply. He stressed that in every community it is important to do everything possible to avoid casualties due to bad weather. Quote, "Unfortunately, as of now, there are casualties. The highest number is in Odessa region. 5 people died. At least 19 people were injured." Unquote. The epicenter of the cyclone is now moving to the northern regions. The Guardian informed that the Ukrainian government plans to change its approach to conscription, with the changes to be announced this week, reports ICTV. The Guardian, citing a senior official, says the changes will include the use of commercial recruiting companies to conduct more targeted conscription. Conscripts will be able to choose areas of service that match their skills. Oleksiy Danilov, Secretary of Ukraine's National Security and Defense Council, told the media that the army will work with 2 of the largest HR companies in the country to identify people with specific skills and to discourage skilled Ukrainians who want to help the army but do not want to go to the front from trying to evade the draft. "We would really appreciate if you could recommend us to your friends and family, as well as share information on social media. This really helps more people to find out about the highlights from Ukraine and truth about Russia's invasion." Yuri Ignat, spokesman for the Ukrainian Air Force, believes that Russia will focus on the use of drones for attacking Ukraine in the winter period, although it will not give up missile strikes either, reports Nov News. Asked whether there will be massive launches similar to last year's, when in one night Russia launched 100 projectiles, in particular cruise and ballistic missiles, and what to prepare for in general, Ignat answered that Ukrainians should prepare for a greater intensity of drone attacks. But at the same time, he stressed that Russia is stockpiling missiles as well. The spokesman for the Ukrainian Air Force repeatedly emphasized that it is impossible to clearly predict Russia's actions. Kyiv authorities plan to install a Christmas tree on Sofia Square, but there will be no fairs or public events for security reasons, reports Ukrinform. The Christmas tree will be installed and decorated at the expense of private benefactors. This year, the Christmas tree will begin to be installed in the beginning of December, as Ukraine has officially switched to the Western calendar and will be celebrating Christmas in December and not January. The opening is scheduled for December 6. The Christmas tree will be removed by the end of January 2024. The book of known Ukrainian historian Sergei Plokhy, The Russo-Ukrainian War, The Return of History, has been included in the list of 50 best books of 2023 by The Telegraph, reports Pravda Live. The book received position number 33. In the book, Plokhy traces the origins and evolution of the conflict between Ukraine and Russia, from the collapse of the Russian Empire to the rise and fall of the Soviet Union, and the development of democratic politics in Ukraine, and analyzes the beginning of the full-scale invasion of Russia, the unification of the West against the background of this war, and the movement towards the isolation of Russia in the modern world. Thank you for listening to the Highlights from Ukraine podcast. We're a commercial initiative of just 2 people, and we need your help to grow. Share information about the podcast, rate us in the app, subscribe to our Patreon. With your support, we are getting better. We call on you to demand from governments of your countries to impose the toughest sanctions possible on Russia and its citizens to stop their invasion of Ukraine.